Edgemont, South Dakota. I've got a Western South Dakota land investment here. I love this part of the country. This is a small town America right outside the Black Hills here in South Dakota. My name's Miles McLaughlin. Here at Wilco Land, what we do is we offer a self-service land investment model, right? Sharing what we know about a property and letting our customers kind of serve themselves, doing their own due diligence and viewing these properties on their own. In this video, I'm going to go over some FAQs. I'm going to talk about what I see in the property, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about what you might be able to do with the property and how to view it. So I love this location. Again, this is small town America in Western South Dakota. Not a lot of restrictions that come here in Western South Dakota. We're looking at a residential lot. You've got power, you've got city water, you've got city sewer. And there's a lot of people visiting the Black Hills now. It's kind of hit the map as a place that people want to recreate, people want to move to, people want to enjoy summers in Custer State Park. So just walking through this investment, we can see we've got it posted here. We've got it priced to sell. I love these little land investments. Whether you're looking to actually build or you're looking to just buy and hold, these are awesome opportunities to invest in some real, add to a real estate portfolio or create a real estate portfolio. These are really affordable land investments. And as we know, the world's growing, the world's changing. People are flocking to these rural areas. People are flocking to small town America. So we can see aerial imagery here. So while we're looking at this, I'm going to jump into viewings for those interested. You can see natural features in the landscape. So there's two ways to go about it. I'm going to show you my favorite app for land viewings. I'm going to show you how to do it without it. So what you can simply do is use the GPS coordinates to plug into Google Maps and look at, drive right up to here. And you can kind of see somebody's built right here and somebody's built right here. There are some natural features in the landscape. It looks like there's a big maple tree maybe right here in the corner. On the back end, there's this alley. And there's power lines too. So you're going to get a pretty good visual when you're out there, right? This is an easy property to go visit without Onyx Maps. But, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit. The main driver here is the price and the location. There's very few affordable land investments out there that line up to be residential real estate. So we've got, Custer, South Dakota, the Black Hills National Forest up here, Spearfish, Rapid City. These are our major population centers here along 90. Going into there's Badlands National Park. You're really close to Badlands. You're really close to Spearfish, the National Forest, Custer State Park, right? A national grassland right here. So this is pretty cool. Like Sundance, Idaho, this drive along here in Newcastle, this is all, a really cool area and part of the country that's kind of undiscovered, right? You've got even Devil's Tower up here. So zooming back in, Edgemont is a fun little, cowboy town, right? So you've got some local bars here, whether you're working remote or just looking for that long-term investment, they've got a campground here. So you've got some stuff going on in Edgemont still, and you can easy access on Highway 18, heading up north to Custer State Park, Crazy Horse, and Mount Rushmore. So it'd be a great place to maybe build a little vacation home or an Airbnb, or simply buy and hold at the price we're listing it for. So main thing I wanted to show you is this location. It is still an affordable area in this country. It's in Fall River County, South Dakota. If you're curious, hey, what exactly can I do with this property? Or what are some ideas that I can do? We've got the zoning posted here, and I've got a link to the county zoning information. Simply click that link. It's going to open up a page where you can start to read about what the city allows. Here's some ordinances here. And it looks like, maybe give them a call. These smaller counties, these smaller cities, if you have specific questions, sometimes just calling them is the best route to go. Again, the property address is 600 Fifth Avenue, Edgemont. So you can use GPS coordinates or that address. It's going to take you right there. That's all I used in Google Maps here. The next thing I want to talk about is a train. It's flat. It's a beautiful little town. The city provides water and sewer to its residents. We've got some bills. We've got some approximate price here. There was an old house that was there. The lot has a curb stop valve at the curb. That's a huge positive. You don't have to run power and sewer. You don't have to run lines to the sewer main and the water main. It's ran to the curb stop, right? The city installs and bills a landowner, yada, yada. So mobile homes are allowed. So that it creates an affordable option. Like I said, we've got affordable seller financing options, and we'll work with you if you're a cash buyer. So last thing I want to show you is just simply using Onyx Maps. There's tons of hunting out here. This is world-class hunting and recreation in Western South Dakota. So keep that in mind. If you're just looking for a little home base in Edgemont and a long-term investment, maybe for your kids to take over someday, that value will be totally different in 10, 20, 50 to 100 years, right? So it is an easy way to add some real estate to your investment portfolio. Onyx Maps, if you have the upgraded version, you can go to layers, you can go to private ownership for South Dakota. And when you go visit the property, you can see these property lines. And when you're walking it, the little dot on your phone and the GPS will actually walk around the property with you inside of those lines. This is a property we bought from Garrett and Barbara and Michael Garrett. So that's one you're looking for. It hasn't changed ownership yet. This is a brand new purchase here. A lot of times these apps can take months to change ownership officially. So that's what we've got here in Western South Dakota. My name is Miles McLaughlin. I do have other land deals in South Dakota, Montana, and across the Western United States. Give us a shout if you have questions, 605-299-5553. Thanks for tuning in.